Sam, you as a rival, from not really a rival, you're a Madrid fan, but what are you here to say, mate?
No, just what I've been really suspecting of these lot for some time. They're not good enough to. Obviously, they're not good enough. Like it's proven. Like the thing is, obviously I've seen my team in plenty of Terrace in my entire life. Obviously against a more dangerous opponent. But no, here's the thing, Terry. When these opportunities arrive, you have to take them. And for me, this proves to me one thing. Arsenal's bench are shit. Like it is. Like it's for me, it's showing. Like Kivio, I don't think he's good enough to win Arsenal League. If they need to rely on him.
Kivio started.
Yeah, I know, but he's not good enough. That's my point.
I think that's what he means by a bench.
Yeah. Like the bench, if you have to rely on them, they're not good, and that for me is the issue. They have a. Oh wow!
No, did you just see what I saw? Did you just see what I saw?
Yeah, let me not even get into that. No comment. The point is,
I literally just saw it now.
I thought I was dreaming. That's quite say though, kicking into Lavius. At least they got the ball away in the end. But I saw it. Am I dreaming?
No, but you know what? It is? At the end of the day, look. If Odegaard, Saka, or one of these lot, even if one of the centre backs are out, they need a replacement. I just don't think they're going to have to fulfill a job. And Terrace, stop it.
Hang on. No, he ain't gonna. Oh, they have! Cucurella slipped again and Spurs have scored again! Cucurella! Cucurella! Give me a Costella! Oh, my God, again until Kulusevski just scored.
No, do you know what?
Oh, my. Do you know what? He's not as he running to change his boots. I'd sub him off. I'd sub him. He's changing his boots!
Mudded, bro. This is mad.
If Tottenham bottled this now somewhat, then all my words. But you know what?
Oh my God! Yeah, can you imagine?
This has been a brilliant weekend.
But Terry, do you know what? Doesn't this give you any sort of warning signals now? That as soon as the opportunity, if it arises and you don't take it, like the fact that you just give Liverpool back the opportunity in the hand again in the Terrace, like that.
I think that's more for. I think Arsenal fans kind of know. This is what I would say. This is why. As much as this is where like people call me out for you support Arsenal too much. I just don't like the bad punditry. So for instance, I don't like the set pieces in isolation being like sort of ripped into. Where for instance, when Joe Linton pushed Gabriel in the back last season, every single pundit out there said it's not a foul. What I've seen in the last few weeks is the way they start saying, "Oh, they foul people, they pull people, it's dark." So it's just referee decisions. It shouldn't really happen. No. What I'm saying is about the punditry is, hang on, when Arsenal get pushed in the back, you say it's part of the game, man up. When they're doing it back, you're talking about it should be banned from football. I will call that out because I don't like the professionals that are meant to educate us chatting shit and being hypocrites. However, I haven't predicted Arsenal to win the league 2 years running.
No, you predicted City, to be fair.
Yeah, and yeah, both seasons, and I've got it right once. Oh, fuck off! It was nearly 3-0. I was offside anyway. It's nearly 3-0.
Oh my word!
Yeah. So as I say, there's things Arsenal. But I've said before, I think Arsenal got a really good squad, and I've said it for a long time.
I think they've got a great starting 11, but that's I don't think the bench.
Okay, and that's fair.
I don't think the bench is good.
Yeah, and I get where you're coming from, and I just think though that it's what I've said it for the last 2 seasons, and it's down to their club to make a decision, not me. I'm external. I felt it's win-win for Arsenal fans.
Look at the 2-1 goal the Arsenal scored that was offside. Look at Martinelli. He's looking across the line, but yet he's still being offside. How is that even possible? Mate, if you're there, if you can see the line, why are you standing offside? Bro, pull back a couple.
Sam, Terry, you know what the irony is about
the bench? Yeah,
go
on, Matt.
Okay. What I would say about the bench is that when everyone is fit, I don't think Kivior makes the bench because I
cheers.
Yeah, but that's my point. But that's my point.
And I understand that. And sorry, guys, I want to go to the viewers for a minute. And Andrew here says not hard to do, Terry. And I'm not sitting here saying I'm Nostradamus because I predicted City to win the league. And I think Arsenal are a really good team, and I've praised you loads, and I'll defend you like I defend all clubs against bullshit from the media because they're not our friends. They pretend to be, but they're not. Seen it today, the Athletic lying up. And there's loads of things to criticize Man United about, but the lies being said about Ineos today. Again, they keep publishing this thing that we're trying to get the taxpayers to pay.
That doesn't look good.
Please stop talking when I'm saying this because you're about to do what they do. them lying that Ineos are trying to get the taxpayer to pay for the stadium is a lie. But what they've done in today's stories, there's loads of truth in their stories today. But they're putting that little paragraph in there so it gets hidden in everything else. And that, in my opinion, is wrong. It's why every single all the different journalists that have posted that story today have all been community noted on Twitter because they've lied. Because Man United have been public stating at no point are we seeking public funding to build the new stadium. And this is my point. We should be calling out the media for the things they lie about or they twist or they're hypocrites about. Fans, by the way, we're always going to be hypocrites because we're emotionally invested. Journalists are not meant to be emotionally invested into their analysis of football, nor are pundits. They're not meant to be. They're not fans. But what they're doing actually is trying to copy what we do because it's better. But listen, as I said before, when it comes to Arsenal, I feel like they're in win-win. If Arteta can't get the team playing right, mentally right, or they can't quite build the squad just to get over the line, then they have the opportunity to move on to potentially somebody better and go again. I don't think what Arsenal need if Arteta and this current project fails in terms of him as the manager is I don't think they need to start again from scratch. I just think it will be a case of someone new, a few new ideas, and they go again, cut the signings, and they can get themselves up a level.
Yeah, but how much?
You know what the irony is with that, Terry? You know what the irony is with that,
on,
right? Is that cool? Like I'm in complete agreement in regards to if the manager can't get the job done, he needs to go, right? However, the same fans that will say the manager's not good enough will also say the window wasn't good enough. So then the question is, right? And I agree, the window wasn't good enough. So are we giving our manager, who you believe is subpar to begin with, anyways, the resources to even go out and win the league?
It's a very good debate. It's a great debate to have. It really is a great debate. So you were about to say something, Sam, about how much more money?
Yeah, no. I'm saying how much longer are players like Saliba and Cole gonna?
Yeah, no, definitely.
He's gonna want to be. Yeah, because Terry, like, if I'm being real with you, I don't think Saliba.
I'm just trying to get to the end of these super chats. So I'm going to watch this game. I've got to call it afterwards. Sorry.
Yeah, just one quick sentence.
Yeah, go on very quickly. Go on.
My point is, I just don't think these players. I just don't think these players are going to be there for a long time if this keeps going on. Like, some of these players don't even have emotional attachment.
I think that's also fair, which is why the club has got to make a decision around how much more money it's going to invest.
Yeah. All right, Terry, I'm off. Yeah, cheers, bro.
Yeah, cheers. This year, Gunnar Souls came here on Wednesday and predicted our downfall like he was Morpheus, but today he's disappeared. Disgraceful behavior. Ola says, how can you compete with half of the team performing badly? We need another threat in the box other than Saka. I think that's a great point. If Arsenal are Stoke, then what are the teams below them? Halifax Town. No shame in drawing at Fulham, but we've learnt a lot about this team. Do we capitalise or capitulate during what is still a good run of fixtures? Do you know what, Twin, is interesting? In isolation, today's result probably ain't even the problem. It's the draw against Brighton, the loss against Bournemouth. It's the stupid red card Trossard got against City when you were leading. You might be able to have afforded. Oh, Sancho, that's lovely. What a goal, Jadon Sancho, 2-1. What a goal. Yeah, so I think there's loads to look at there. I feel Martinelli needs the same treatment Ten Hag gave Rashford. Bench him, let him get his mind right. He's not the same player from 2 years ago, is what Detail says.
Benching Gabriel Martinelli is that Trossard is shocking when he starts. That is literally the reason why he physically cannot bench Martinelli, because Trossard is probably just as worse.
Liverpool put out the first 11 at Girona with 2 rest days. Oh, right. Yeah. I get what you're saying there. Look, Liverpool have had a touch this weekend. They really have. Having said that, game is now well and truly back on with Chelsea getting back into it. Look, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please give me your thoughts. Oh, Egal has just arrived. Sorry, we're back to end, Egal, very quickly. Give us your thoughts quickly.
Missed opportunity, terrible performances from certain individuals. I wouldn't say over-reliance on corners, but we really needed other people to step up and get something from this game. And Mikel Arteta really messed it up. You cannot take Timber out of that right-back spot. He's our number one right-back. Play him at right-back. Play somebody else at left-back. And all these defensive injuries are not an excuse, but as a manager, you have to find a solution. It seems like whenever we get a couple injuries, immediately we go back to having poor performances. Play the players in their rightful positions. Thomas Partey midfield, play a right back, play Timber at right back, find a solution at left back, and you don't need to change the whole lineup due to one injury. But yeah, I think that's really what ruined our flow and everything else. And you got to give Fulham credit. They got their goal early in the game and they held on to it. And Liverpool are probably laughing at everybody, as right now it looks like Chelsea might drop points, Arsenal drop points, Man City drop points, and they go into this weekend nothing changing but them being in the game in hand with all these people dropping points.
No, listen, I hear you, mate. We'll probably have a proper chat about this in